Hi everyone and welcome back. We are in Inazuma and I think today is a Dane day, don't you? Where is he? He's over there? I think today is a Dane day. But before we get back to Dane, because we finally finished most of our chasm quest over there, let's get some wood for our teapot. Teapot is of course the priority. We need to go talk to Gendo. Wait, nope, that's the wrong one. I think for this quest we get the fortune and then we talk to her. My goodness, I have been doing this every day and I still forget how to do it. But I'm pretty sure that's right. Fortune slip box. Let's get a fortune. Try your luck. Pick it up. Hello. What's it say? Let's give it to her. Hello there. Hands over the fortune slip in the middle of a hazy night. And we have our new task, do we? Strange fortune slip indeed. What does it say? Birds of a feather. In the near future, a meeting of thieves will take place in the caves beneath Inazuma City. Oh, it's the same location as before. Not only is it the same picture, but they're literally telling us where it is. This meeting is expected to take place late at night and end sometime before dawn. There will be two parties in this meeting. There will be two parties in this meeting. One consists of traitors who are stealing army supplies to line their own pockets. The other is a gang of thieves and smugglers that has formed in recent years. Send in the Shumatsu to end traitors and criminals alike. Okay, we know where this should be. I feel like when we teleported up here last time, we made pretty good time to that place. I think it's this way instead of that way though. I could be wrong. I don't remember running this way last time. But I think it is, right? Because of, the rock. You can see a rock from the mouth of the cave. I think that's it right there. Oh yeah, I think we did fly a different way last time because we came in through a different door. But our targets were right by this door, weren't they? Oh, not looking good. Oh dear, well let's make sure we're in the right place. That's Celestia. It is. Good morning, Celestia. We're in the wrong place. We are absolutely in the wrong place. Let's see. It did say caves beneath Inazuma City. Little tree and a little mountain. So let's see. Let's go back out. Try to get the right orientation. There we go. We just need to move over one cave opening, I believe. Right? There we go. We're in the right place now. Oh, the right time! How did I forget? Let's switch it to midnight. I feel like will be a good guess to start with. Oh dear, it's quite early. It's going to take us a second to scroll through this time. But we shall wait patiently. Paimon is working hard for us. Thank you, Paimon. Paimon, are you the god of time? I'm just curious because the time thing is in the Paimon menu. Now, is this thing actually officially called the Paimon menu, though? Or is that just what we call it? That's what I call it. I can't quite remember. I feel like it is, because I remember the oh my goodness gracious. The tutorial said press escape to summon Paimon. So surely that is meant to be the Paimon menu.
Don't hold back.
No, please do hold back. I'm already injured, and that's more injured than I want to be. No drops. That's okay. We're all healed? Oh, okay. Actually, we're fine. Alright, so we don't need to turn that in. We checked that yesterday, and indeed, we don't have to turn it in. Let us go. We could report back to Mooning. Maybe we will, just because he's on the surface, no? Yes. And so we could finish that up before we drop back down. Hello, hello, hello. Where are you? There you are. Sparkle? No, Sparkle. Sparkle? Yay, Sparkle! Grab. There is our music coming in for us too. Hey, Mooning. Archaic stone. In all the years I've worked in the chasm, I've barely even seen one. What are the big shots at Huishan Hall thinking? Let them do the job and they'll know how impossible the task is. Mooning? Oh, it's you. Why are you still wandering on the upper levels of the chasm? Don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't welcome you here. I just wonder, don't you have other important matters to attend to? We were just kindly dropping by to check up on you since you looked so troubled. What happened? Is something bothering you? Do you know about archaic stone? It's a rare ore, so rare that you won't even necessarily find one in the mines. I've only seen 2 or 3 such stones for all my years here at the chasm. It's such a gorgeous gemstone with beauty beyond imagination. They say that if you look inside the finest archaic stones, you'll see shimmering light rays as thin as hair, and that the stone's color reminds you of the sea horizon at twilight. Do you mean a stone like this? You actually have one! And it's of the highest quality that I've ever seen, too! Vega, how about you sell this stone to me? No way, dream on! Yep, it's a gift from a friend. Besides, Paimon seriously doubts if your pocket is thick enough to afford the hole this stone is gonna burn through. Well, I've got a buyer behind me, so finances aren't exactly the problem. A buyer? Yes. Somehow the big shots at Huaishan Hall got interested in this stone and wanted to analyze it, so they sent me to the chasm to look for a few samples. It's funny, because I thought we were talking to this guy to turn in our Chasm Delver's quest, but it almost feels like we're turning in a quest and getting a new one at the same time. We'll see how it goes. But I'm busy getting my job over with. Doing my job. How about we make a deal? If you find any archaic stones, bring them to me. In exchange, the reward promised by Huaishan Hall will be yours. They don't have to match the quality of yours, as long as they are archaic stones. Rewards from Huaishan Hall! Normally, I would handle the job myself, but my hands have been tied by various affairs here in the chasm lately, so please, help me with this. That said, I'm not sure how many they want. How about you bring me 3, for starters? Alright, we got it. I think I have some on me, actually. Yep, there we go. Says he who seeks stone. I love the names of these quests. They're really good. All these chasm quests have great names. Look at that. Would you look at that? How do things go? You tell Mooning everything. Oh, there we go. Now we're turning in our underground quest. See what I told you? The exploration team were a reliable lot, and the expedition was bound to be fruitful. I have received the ore samples and data that Khedive and Jinwu have gathered. The unknown matter is in full retreat, and the unknown matter, not as matter as in stuff, not as in incident. Oh, this song though, gorgeous. The unknown matter is in full retreat, and the geological shifts have largely ceased. It's a good omen indeed. Thanks to your help, the Melolith have also expressed no objections to our plans for further exploration and restoration. In fact, they should be getting ready to descend into the mine themselves. Sorry, did you say something before? I don't remember you expressing such effusive support before. That's right. So, who was the one who was trying their best to prevent us from going down previously, huh? Oh, come on now, there's no need to be so straight about such things. I mean, I will pay you. And of course, the Chasm Exploration Team will become an official part of Huaishan Hall from this day forth. You need to work on your ability to change the topic. That came out of nowhere. That's right. I swear, I sound like Meowth now. But since there's no more to be had, we'll forgive you this- well, since there's more to be had, we'll forgive you this time. Thank you. And, you know, I did get a real earful from the higher-ups myself for letting you go down there without so much as a report back to headquarters. The higher-ups? Who, exactly? Yeah, and who would bother coming down here themselves to give you an earful anyway? You might not believe me, but it was Yuhong herself! She seemed quite concerned for your safety. Hi there. A long time no see. Seriously? So Keqing's been keeping an eye on us this whole time? But the person we met down there didn't look anything like her. You actually saw that person clearly? Eh? You forgot? It's the one that went shoom and went right by us. It was super flashy and stuff. I do remember her. Just... You saw her? She was so far away. Again, Paimon, your eyes are amazing. You met someone else down there? Are you certain it wasn't a treasure hunter? Or a treasure hoarder? Or a Fatuous? This is certainly worth recording. But don't worry, the Melolith will help you look into it. I feel like that person's going to be embarrassed that they got spotted. You're no match for Paimon. Yes, Vega, since I'm currently in charge of the exploration team's material needs, could I also ask you how things are with them at the moment? Jiqiong isn't looking too good, as much as she doesn't want to admit it. That's right. She's still down in the mines, and she's not in the best of conditions. Jinwoo did mention her condition to me. I'll send a report recommending that the ministry send a medical team down. With any luck, she'll be patient and stay out of any hazardous zones. Klitofo joined up, but he was a treasure hoarder previously. Will things really be okay? Oh, him? We all know him. He's not a bad person by nature. If you were able to trust him, Vega, I don't think we'd gainsay you. Still, I think he'll have to wait for a while before he can be welcomed in any official capacity. Let's just call it a probation period, shall we? About Khedive? Oh, that fellow from Sumeru? Well, I won't lie to you. You can think of him as a sort of proxy. This phrase has a whole lot more meaning after Zenless Zone Zero has launched, doesn't it? On the surface, he seems to be the organizer and the overall in charge, but in truth, even he answers to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Of course, this comes with some academic agreement that the Qixing have with the Academia. The people upstairs went back and forth with the Academia for a long while over this, and I'm not at liberty to say more, in any case. Whatever the case, a researcher from overseas is not exactly someone we would normally use. But since he's willing to pay for the team from his own pocket, I suppose we have little reason to refuse his help. Well, what's the arrangement going to be from now on? The Ministry will send more people down there. I suppose we've got to trouble our dedicated professional to delve into the perilous depths for us again. Did I just start the perilous trail quest? Did I? Your dedicated professional? Again? Anyway, thanks for your help. You're always welcome here at the chasm, yes indeed. Thanks, buddy. And there you go again, changing the topic so suddenly. Okay, let's not get too hot and bothered about that. In any case, the Ministry thanks you for your services, and we will not stand in the way of your activities within the chasm any further. Nice. Thank you. Can I please... Oh!
Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm?
I still have documents
the
to
one that the
deliver to the
giant
Ministry
pillar
of Civil
smashed
Affairs
into.
today.
I sure
I took
do.
a quick peek
Oh.
before we left last time. There was some kind of light coming from inside. Don't you think that's a little strange?
I think it's a little strange that you're suddenly talking to me.
So you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
Absolutely, Paimon. Which quest did I just start? Was it this? It was. Okay. But we're working on this one. Because this is Chapter 2, Act 4, and then that's Interludes. Let's do this one first. And then that one. But I want to turn in my stones. Can I please turn in my stones? Here they are. I have 5 of the 3. What's it say? These rocks can only be found in ore veins of the oldest mountain. It's so rare that most merchants have probably never heard of it. Okay. In the emergence of low-quality archaic stone, a fact that has given the merchants of Huaishan Hall quite the headache. Okay. There you go. Enjoy your stones. These are indeed archaic stones. You have my thanks. I was right to come to you. I bet it would have taken much longer if it had been in the Adventurers Guild. I am part of the Adventurers Guild. I will not stand for this slander. Who knows? Perhaps the Adventurers Guild might even send us the commission. That's quite likely. Oh, send us the commission. Oh, okay. I was offended that he was intimating that the Adventurers Guild might try to steal the stones. They would never. They are consummate professionals. But I realized that he was intimating actually that they would just pass the commission on to us, which is indeed quite likely. Anyways, adventurers, I used to be envious of them. The way they ventured into high mountains and deep dungeons. There seemed to be nowhere they dared not go. As we said last time, no? I'm quite the opposite, though. I've been working here for years, but haven't once visited Cinnabar Cliff on the very top of the chasm. What? You haven't been there even once? Well, Cinnabar Cliff is one of those famous tourist spots that the locals seldom go to. Maybe it's so close that I always think that I can visit it later when I've got time. But, well, I've never got time. Then why don't we go now? It's important to act spontaneously. I think I'll pass. I'm still in the middle of something. Mooning! You'll never get anywhere with that attitude. Look, it's right there. Isn't that it? Right there? But what's more, such errand running is best left to adventurers. Dangerous places are their bread and butter, after all. I'd probably get injured if I did the same, and that's something I'd like to avoid. What if you went with an adventurer, though? We'd catch you if you tripped. Makes sense. Getting injured could be a big deal. If I'm injured, no one's gonna supervise the exploration team down there and ensure the safety of the miners. Okay, yeah, to be fair, he does have an important job. He can't just go running off spontaneously, as much as we might want him to. Should anything happen, it will escalate into a grievous matter. That's what you're worried about? Paimon just thought you were scared of getting injured. The formidably high cliffs near the chasm, the bottomless caves, and the ancient battlefield left behind by Rex Lapis are all full of danger. You know what that reminds me of? I never turned in my Stones of Remembrance. I should do that. I don't have the slightest interest in venturing into those places. Here, the reward to the 3 archaic stones. Weishan Hall wants quite a lot of them, so bring me more if you can find any. Of course, there will be rewards for those too. Just remember to come to me once you find more archaic stones. You can count on us! I don't want to give you all my archaic stones, though. Those things are so rare. As discussed. Let's see, do I have a fancy one? I do have a fancy one. It's the gift one. So these ones I can turn in. But they're so pretty! Even though they're lower quality, they're so pretty! So I will not be giving them to you at this time. Am I really already done with my commissions? Oh my god. That's incredible. Guide. Yes? Story quests? I think this used to be, Chasm Delvers. Oh, and now the world quest has become Through the Mist. Oh no, another one that's going to take me forever to complete. Alright, so what is this? Sealy Court, gotcha. Let us go downwards. We're going to go find Dane. Even though we just unlocked another quest, I think I see it over there on the other side of the map, too. Oh, that must be Perilous Trail? Yeah. I think. That will probably have to do with that mysterious person that we saw, and, any other mysteries that we haven't yet resolved. Alright, Dane, thanks for waiting. We're coming now. Where is he? Where is he? Up there, right, he's up there. How do we get up there? Oh, that's right. I need to turn up my brightness really quick. Give me 1 second. There we go. I'm getting faster at this. I forget how dark it is down here, even with our little light. Oh, I wonder if we could upgrade our light anymore. Probably not. We were doing that pretty rigorously last time, so I would be surprised if we have the resources to go again. I hear an Abyss Mage down there. Going to be super careful, flying between every little jump because I don't want to fall. Oh, hey guys! Oh, they're going to talk to us!
Black Serpent Knights!
Dane's here again. We found him. I was thinking after I finished recording yesterday that I'm actually really enjoying that there's so many new enemies down here. It's super cool to think that we're meeting so many different types of enemies from Conria. You know, I'm obsessed with the place. I want to learn more about it, so I'm just, with every single one that gets introduced, I'm just elated.
Is this where they're based? Or wait, are they guarding something here?
We are likely drawing near to whatever the Abyss Order is trying to hide. Let's take them out first.
So are these guys part of the Abyss Order as well? Oh, didn't I have some stuff in my archive that was, oops. Not unlocked, but unlocked? Not yet unlocked? From the Abyss Order. Maybe that's these guys. And we do know that the mages of the Abyss Order are cursed people from Conria. So it would track that these guys were from Conria as well. Do you have your thing? Yes, you do.
Into the wind.
Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right?
I don't see them. And I mean, it's not that it tracks that these guys are from Conria. We know that they're from Conria because that's how they were introduced to us with Dane's helpful exposition there. But it would track that they, being from Conria, were also part of the Abyss Order as well. They're not all part of the Abyss Order. Like, not all Hilly Churls are, but sometimes they join up, you know? So I'm not surprised to see them working with the Order. Black Serpent Knight of old.
Huh?
Wait a minute.
Coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off?
Maybe they're intimidated by Dane. He is their superior, right? That's another thing I just realized. They're called Black Serpent Knights, which is a great name for an enemy, but if you think about the fact that they were once the Royal Guard, it's interesting that they would be Serpent Knights. But, you know what that makes me think of? Again, wild conjecture, but the Battle Pass story with the Dark Serpent? There's a Dark Serpent in that one, right? Is it described as a dark serpent or just a normal serpent? Either way, there is a serpent in there. I wonder if there's any connection there. Because if they're called Black Serpent Knights, then theoretically, a serpent might have been important to the Conrian civilization.
Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind them.
Oh, are they protecting the hilly churls? No, I don't want to bother them.
Hold on, I think they...
No, we don't need to fight.
They're coming! Quick, get them!
Dane disapproves. He's thinking, really? I just said hold on, and now you're attacking me. What did I just say?
Freeze!
Just switching quickly to catch any available skills. Come on, almost there. You know what? We'll be fine anyways. There we go.
That was the last of them. Now, let's see what it was they were trying to hide.
Also, it's like a mechanism. The hilly trolls, look at them. Look at the dark energy. Are you guys okay?
Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
Oh, okay, so they haven't joined up with the Abyss Order. Like we were just saying, not all Conrian peoples have joined the Abyss Order. We see that in the hilly churls. So they themselves also haven't joined the Knights. They were just protecting these guys. See, I wish we could stop fighting people. I feel so bad.
What exactly is going on with these hilly churls?
They're dying, Paimon.
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh.
The end.
They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
It's interesting that it's corrode and not erode. I guess the curse... It's a little... the mechanism is a little bit different.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
Because look at them, Paimon. Oh, cool. I'm glad you guys are back already.
More of them are closing in!
We'll leave. We'll leave. Let's try to avoid fighting them. Fighting them is meaningless. Oh, was this the person we saw earlier? Showed up and then vanished.
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again!
Exactly. The one that Dane recognizes.
And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Probably. Dane was suspecting that he had his faculties. Halfdan! That's a real person! Sorry. Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
As we mentioned last time, or 2 times ago, I don't even know. Dane is really going through it with this quest, isn't he?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls, don't you?
Yes?
It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty.
Protecting the people?
The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Kanria, before I made haste back to the palace.
And those were?
Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Kanria at all costs.
They're literally following his orders. And we've been fighting so many of them. Oh my god.
Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed.
Oh, he looks so sad.
Royals, gentry, common folk. These identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Kanria. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Kanria. If you see these ruins as Kanria in the throes of disaster, and these hilly churls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Canria. Run.
Oh my god. This is so tragic. So they're not talking to us, they're telling the hilly trails behind them to escape.
Even I have to
And they
admit,
don't have the
the
strength.
fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
And there we see it again, will as the opposite of erosion. Or the one thing that is resistant to erosion.
Oh,
Oh boy.
so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment.
I'm just so worried that in the future we're going to make a mistake like this again and do something irrevocable in the initial moments when we take someone for an enemy.
Let's keep heading toward the light at the top.
Concerning.
I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
And we are no longer going to fight any Haley Trails, right? Hey, Sealy. Do you think... will my light help them, or will it make it worse?
So, there's no Abyss Order secrets to be found here. Just a bunch of hilly churls, nearing the end of their existence.
I mean, it's not mutually exclusive. We could still find something. But yeah, that darkness around them sure does look like the darkness that we've been purging across this whole place.
We probably shouldn't disturb them.
Yes. Yes, I agree. Hope you... I can't even say I hope you feel better. I don't think they will. I hope you feel as painlessly as possible. Go to the chamber. It wants me to go this way. Curious. Oh, maybe through that building over there I can get higher? Very convenient Sealy showing me the way. Let's look back. See if we can maybe climb the exterior. No, we cannot. This is just so gosh darn sad. Oh my god.
Sure
Hey, Dane.
enough,
Oh.
we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights.
Oh!
Guess that half-Dan guy really did recognize Captain Dane, huh?
Whoa, it's not even showing up on the map. That is so cool. How much do you want to think that the teleporters... Whoa! And of course, yeah, we didn't get the achievement for getting all teleporters in the chasm. But yeah, do you think this means that whatever this ancient civilization was, they built the teleporters? That's incredible. It reminds me of the one on, oh, what is it called? Wangshu Inn? Hi, guys.
More hilly churls, and they look really well protected.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, look at all this. Shelter. Oh, this is not good for my heart.
Is this an answer from this world?
My experience is getting over the top. Oh, goodness. Wait, what's that? What's this? Oh! Oh, that's adorable! Okay, we keep going. We need to go this way? Wait, okay, my thought about the teleporters reminds me of the one that's at Wangshu Inn. Because most of them are on stone pedestals, but that one is on top of a wooden structure. So, it makes me think that whoever built the inn must have found it, and then built the inn around it, or somehow transported it to the top of the inn. It cracks me up every time I think about it. Ah! Made it. Go to the chamber at the center of the ruined summit. That way? What if I go down, though? I could. Let's go down, get the thing. We'll take a peek at all these rooms while we're at it. Challenge over there. If we had just jumped down, that probably would have hurt us. Woo! Oh, yay. Good thing we didn't fly towards this thing earlier when we could have.
Close.
We had a good shot at it earlier, but I wanted to keep going. Aha, this guy is what I wanted to get. Okay, we got some lumen spar. Is this the one we just unlocked? That's so cool how it wasn't on the map. Oh my goodness, it wasn't, right? I don't think it was. I wonder if Jiqiong is distantly descended from Kanria. Because she was so affected by the darkness here. Up we go. Ah. Yeah. Ah. Okay, we're good. We're fine. I appreciate all these convenient stone structures for us to fly between. I appreciate whoever tested out this level as they were building it to make sure it was accessible.
Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Are you sure?
Fine.
Are you sure, Dane? Oh, the poor guy. If he's telling the truth, then this man is so jaded. He's lived for so long, and presumably lost so much. He's hardened his heart to even more. Oh, wait, there isn't an exit over there. Oh, we do need to go... Oh! I think we can climb some more. Is there a chest under there? No. I would have put one there, though. Oh, hi, guys!
All these hilly churls want is to quietly fade away in peace. Paimon hopes they can get their final wish.
I do, too. Hopefully we don't cause some sort of ruckus and disturb them. Let's see if there's anything else that she'll say.
All these hilly churls want.
No, okay. Sorry to cut you off, Paimon. Oh! For a second I thought she was going to stay with us. That's intriguing. Huh. 10,000 more. Sure, I'll take it. Okay, okay. Go to the chamber at the center. I'm gonna stay up for now instead of going down. There's a world quest over there? Wait, let's mark that. Which one's that? Those aren't... That's not where those Vitui are. So we'll say... Wait, I'm gonna get as close as possible. World quest. Definitely need to go clean up some chests in the Larua countryside. I'm running out of pins.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the center. Come on, let's go!
Whenever Paimon says let's go, it's such a classic line from Paimon. Right up there with we're off to a statue of the Seven from the very beginning. I think I'm supposed to go that way. There's some hilly trolls over there I'd like to speak with. What's downwards? Okay, we'll just exit the building if we go downwards. Gotta get back across. Ooh! Orb of Blue Depths? Times 9? Okay. Orb of Blue Depths gate in floating. I don't know if I'll be able to fit building. I can, great. Okay. Every time the little light bar comes back, it makes the same noise as sheer cold on Dragonspine. It's doing something to my adrenaline, I tell you. Okay. These things are so suspicious. They've got to do something, right? They look too much like various ancient technologies that we found. I think we're in that lower center chamber right now, right? The hilly trails are over there. They want us to go to the left. I'm worried they'll pull us into a cutscene if we do, so let's go talk to the hilly trails first. Hi, guys.
Paimon's never seen such well-behaved hilly churls before. Paimon wonders if it has anything to do with being an old soul.
I mean, one imagines they're also in copious amounts of pain. They probably don't have the energy to do much. I wish there was something I could do, but it really doesn't seem like there is. Ah, goodness gracious. I feel like this is going to have to tie into either some giant quest or into an end game sort of quest. How much do you want to guess that the Sustainer of Heavenly Principles was involved in whatever happened in Conria? Because they're really getting us to be... They're really getting us to empathize with these hilly churls and the people of Conria who have gone through so much. For presumably a very subjective reason. We don't know exactly why the things happened. The closest we have is because they were a nation without a god, and the gods felt something about that. They took it personally. But I feel like there's still more to be uncovered. Sorry, I'm coughing again. But it does feel like they want us to empathize with them, no matter what it is that thing that we're trying to uncover is. And it's you know, it's not an individual nation quest. These quests keep popping up between nations. Oh wait, we are going to go to Conria, right? The trailer told us that? The, Travail? Was that the one? So maybe things will be resolved there. But it feels like such a huge quest. It's literally... I mean, it's tagging on to the end of an Archon quest right now. Anyways, I really feel like whatever we can do about this curse is going to tie into the end game. It feels that way. If not, I can't. They'd have to.
Up there!
Whoa!
Water pool!
Oh, that's so cool. Speaking of gravitational fluctuations, my goodness. Yeah, actually, I'm going to. My final thought is, it really seems like it has to tie into the end game, because if it doesn't, if all this gets resolved, like, you know, in Conria or heaven forbid now, then they'll have to build up an entire second giant quest to be the end game. And that would be our quest with our brother, but our sibling is so tied into the Abyss Order, and the Abyss Order is so tied into all of this. And you could say that the Archon quests are the big giant quest that's going on, but those are individual segments of a bigger quest. You know? They all tie together so nicely too, the Archon quest and the Dainsliff quests. So either way, I feel like Conria is going to be very involved at the end.
Even the water pool is upside down. Oh,
Wow.
wow. This is a pretty amazing place.
It's amazing that we're walking around like this normally.
Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient civilization.
So, yeah, if we're walking around normally, I think if we change our frame of thought, it's bizarre that we're able to walk around like this. Up is down and down is up. Right now we're buried beneath Tevat, but instead of this civilization either fell from Tevat, and maybe that's how it's upside down. Maybe some god picked it up and tossed it, and that's why it's upside down. That wouldn't explain the gravitational anomalies. Maybe Tevat is indeed flat, and it's two-sided. And we're so deep that we're about to pop out on the other side? Wait, that would be the Abyss, though. No, I don't think that's it.
And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
Let's take a look. I don't really see any distinct design motifs, not outside of the ones that we see in every ancient ruin. It's very beautiful, though. I wonder if we could replicate this water, bottle it up, and bring it out? Not all of it, just pieces?
So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
So what do you think? What would this water be then? Does this water have something to do with the essence of light? Because we've seen light banishing the darkness. But if that's the case, then why won't the sun help? You know? He said that Dane says that he feels better down here than he does up there. Is it just because this water is concentrated? Or if the curse was laid by the gods, does that mean that this water is opposite from the gods? Do you know what I mean? What is this water?
No, that would be impossible.
Oh.
How are you so sure?
I honestly forget what my mom said. What'd she say? Oh, can wash away the curse for good. Oh, it can't? Yeah, how do you know?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do.
Have you been studying it that whole time? Good job.
It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse,
Oh my god.
it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves.
That is such a cool idea. That is such a cool concept. The idea of a higher dimension. Oh my goodness. But this also means the level of the fate of the world itself. Loom of Fate operation. Do we recall? If we... Oh, I'm so down to break fate. Let's break fate, shall we? rewrite this into something better again.
Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely. Consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
I see.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse. Paimon can't even imagine.
Whoever laid this, if they did it intentionally, my goodness.
In any case,
So cruel.
I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
An Abyss Order device? Perhaps it's the Abyss Order secret.
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Oh. Hello. Oh dear.
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So, all the doors are open now?
Are we about to be ambushed? Oh! Hi, Halfdan!
Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan, do you have something to say to me?
Nope. He just leaves.
He ran off. But he didn't disappear like last time.
I guess he's trying to lead us to a certain place.
He's indicating that we should follow him.
We should follow.
Are you coming?
This could be a useful lead, and he doesn't seem to hold any malice towards us.
True. So, we going then?
Absolutely, we're going. Let us go. Oh, no, not these achievements. Let's take a look at our achievements. The one we just got. Learn the secret behind the Black Serpent Knights and the Hilly Churls. My god. Hilly Churls. Ouroboros. Destroy oozing concretions to paralyze the ruined serpent while it is gathering energy. Yes, I got this. I kept fighting the ruined serpent a couple times. To level Kuki. Oh, I might be able to do that now. Chasm Lighter. Perilous Plunge. Light up the chasm underground mines map. Into the depths. Unlock all teleport waypoints in the chasm and its underground mines. Exploration underway. Complete the exploration commission from the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Wow, we're making good progress on this one. This is going to take a while to get, though. Wow, we're almost done with this one. Oh my gosh. That's only the first level. Yeah. Anything else? Probably not. Okay. Kuki, can I quickly see if you can be leveled? Where is she these days? I can never find her. She's jumping around a lot because she's getting leveled. Yeah, look at that! I can do it once. And we'll get a wish. There you go. I want to try her in the Abyss. As someone mentioned in the comments, that should be very helpful there. So, hopefully, that will go well. I like that her elemental skill puts down Electro. That's exactly what I wanted. But I do still kind of want Fischl as well, because Kuki's skill centers on her, so it stays close to her. Whereas Fischl's, if I recall correctly, puts down Oz and stays there.
Let's follow him.
And you can move him if needed sometimes. Jump here? Yes, here. But... oh, that's where we came from. Okay, cool. I'm making sure I didn't miss just over there any blue stones from Lumen Stone. That way. Anyways, but we're definitely going to try Kuki in the thing at least once. I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively clear this. This is a level 2 and a level 1. I should be able to do it. If I'm at a good position, I might be able to get both. Nice. Hey, nice.
I'll keep this close.
Just don't want to be running into that in the middle of the cutscene or something.
Looks like Halfdan disappeared at the far end of this path.
Ooh, something's going on over there.
Perhaps whatever lies ahead is what he wants us to see. Let's keep going.
Here we go. It's nice to just hang out with Dane. I'm still a little surprised that the
Lots of activity here.
I'm a little surprised that last time was wrapped up the way it was this time.
Into the wind.
It just feels like we would have a couple more words with him. But it seems we're being very patient with him indeed. We understand it wasn't his fault that he wasn't able to discover anything. Because, I mean, if we trust what he's saying, and I have no reason not to, technically, he didn't end up with our brother, or that herald, so he couldn't have done anything anyways. I feel like, for whatever reason, the Traveler likes Dane a lot, or empathizes with him, or at least we understand that he's our best lead. So, we're not frustrated with him for not having the information that we wish he had. I mean, you can't exactly blame him. He did his best, he did better than us, we didn't even get into the portal. He just didn't find what we had hoped. Where is this man? That way.
Is that way into the Hilly Trail camp? Let's go see.
I guess I just kind of expected a little bit more dialogue, maybe even on Dane's half about it all. But maybe they're both just kind of avoiding the subject because it's painful for both of them. Hilly Trails, are you okay?
It's a
They're
humble
not.
Hilly Trail camp.
Oh, they're not darkness engulfed though.
Oh, these Hilly Trails look like they're in pretty bad shape too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath.
Oh dear.
Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Yes, sir, Captain. You can oh, we ran right through Paimon. You can tell he was in charge of his knights. What on earth? There we go.
Seems like these Hilly Trails have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The Hilly Trails we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days.
Well, we're all like this in the end, aren't we?
We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with Hilly Trails, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
Same. Agreed. Oh, shoot.
Hilly Trails usually store food in crates like these, right?
Probably shouldn't have done that.
But these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore?
Oh dear.
Even if they don't need to eat anymore, Paimon bets they still miss food for the flavor.
Paimon, of course, loves food so much. She would definitely feel that way. Okay.
There's even a bonfire here, like what Hilly Trails built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that Hilly Trails get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives?
Kind of like rabies, in a way. Except with light instead of water.
Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. Just thinking aloud here. Could also be another reason.
I can definitely see them wanting to be in as much comfort as they could in their final moments. I wonder if maybe somebody else lit this campfire for them, possibly, to keep them warm at the cost of a little bit of scary light. But maybe it was just someone else. Oh, flowers! Someone laid flowers.
How did that flower get this far underground?
Wow. Look at Vega. She is... This is rough, isn't it?
Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased Hilly Trails?
I know this flower? I've seen this kind of flower before.
Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
Can we see a close-up, please?
It is the national flower of Canria, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation.
The Intevat. The Intevat. What does Tevat mean? Oh my... I mean, I know that Tevat is the name of this world, but I wonder if Tevat has a meaning. It's the national flower?
It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Canria, the petals would stop growing and turn hard.
So that's how it lasted. Is that... Wait.
Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust.
Everybody touch it immediately. Is it soft? Tell me, are we anywhere near Conria right now?
So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
First of all, that's beautiful symbolism. The way that the flower is basically... It's almost symbolizing, please survive until you return. Return home safely, that whole sort of thing. That's the flower I've been wearing in my hair since I woke up. Man, okay, I so want to know what this line is if you are Ether. Something about, I guess, that's the flower that my sister's been wearing in her hair. Because we have run into each other a couple times, so he would know. Oh, that explains why the flower never wilts. That explains why it survives all of our fights. She almost probably thought it was a hairpin, because it probably feels like ceramic or something right now.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
How are any of them still alive to be plucked? Or how long has this thing been a stone for? Oh my god. Oh no. A memory? A message?
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing.
The what? No. You have another plan. You have another plot. What are you doing? Are you getting married? No, I'm kidding. I think they mean a plan. Also, that herald looks green. Is that a Denjo herald?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission, the revival of the homeland.
So yeah, I feel like the heavenly principles definitely had something to do with what went down in Conria. That feels like such an obvious conclusion, but I'm sticking to it. And also, he would have, naturally, personal beef with the heavenly principles, or at least the Sustainer. Oh wait, that's right, the Sustainer and the heavenly principles, not necessarily the same entity. I feel like he has a lot of fights to pick, and he's picking all of them. But in this case, he's remembering his original mission.
I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready. We await your command.
The device? What device?
What are the chances of succeeding?
I'm still trying to figure out if this herald is dendro. The plants look almost green now. There's definitely a tint over the screen right now. Ether's more gold than normal, and the plant is green. In the previous scene, it looked white, almost blue, so they've added a lot of yellow. Makes sense. So this herald could have been blue, actually? So they could be a Hydro Herald. We've seen those before. Or it could just be a Darkness Herald. That would be very in line with the Abyss, but it's so green. It's more green than the flowers are, so I feel like it did originally start as green.
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough.
And you know what? The Snake Knights, and this herald has a snake-like tail on its helmet.
For too long have we dwelt in the Abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
Oh, another return to the so-called sins, just like in Konomiya.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Painful decision, was it? Look at his face. Did you leave this message for us?
Ether!
Oh. Bye! How long ago was that?
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Oh my goodness. They have that psychic twin connection thing going on, don't they? It's just like when we saw the memory in the dandelion. Something to do with flowers, always carrying memories.
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
Oh, the look of pain on her face. You relate the scene you just saw to Dainsleif and Paimon.
Huh. Well, People do say that twins have a special connection.
That's what I was just saying.
It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier.
Right, trying to return the people to the natural cycle of life and death and potentially restore the homeland. Do you think probably the entire nation of Conria is still currently cursed? So they need to do something about that. The location itself might be dangerous.
And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
Yes, he said it was his mission.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the Hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Conria.
Stubborn as ever, that's right. Because he traveled with him, didn't he?
After all, there can be no nation without a people.
What do you think? Do they have a chance?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance.
What is your evidence for this?
I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse.
You mentioned, but what makes you so sure? What do you understand about the nature of the curse that has convinced you of this, or what have you tried that has convinced you of this? Do you share anything?
Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering.
Oh dear. Oh dear, have you inflicted further suffering upon yourself?
So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human.
I just don't think that he's the type to experiment on someone else. It's either he tried some things on himself, or he saw someone else try it on themselves, or tried on someone else. I just don't think he would experiment on someone else. You know, I just noticed his right ankle is so blue. And his wait,
if
Dane.
you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy.
Just like them.
Save your strength for something worth saving.
Yeah, look at that. His right arm is blue. Left arm is clothing. I guess that's his curse. Yeah, his left, the right side of his shoulder, the right side of his face. I mean, it looks like it's a mask on his face. You can see it. You can see his normal skin through it when he blinks. But I guess, do you think that's the spread of his curse? Wow. So would you say he's approximately 1/2 or maybe 1/3 corroded? Potentially. Why should I believe you?
Oh?
Hey, there we go.
But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while he is your brother. It is only natural for you to side with him. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say...
I choose to believe you. But that doesn't mean I completely trust you. It just means that I don't approve of my brother's methods.
I see.
A 1% chance of redemption versus a 99% chance of suffering and death. Nobody has the right to make that choice on another living being's behalf. Especially not when these Hilichurls have already chosen the end that they desire.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you.
Oh, this is super cool. We're finally seeing some progression in our relationship with Dainsliff. Not necessarily romantic, just we know each other. We're 2 people that know each other. We have a relationship. So this is pretty cool because before we were practically strangers. They were definitely holding each other at, you know, arm's length. But now we're finally starting to collaborate more. Instead of just hiring each other, we're actually collaborating at this point. That's nice.
Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss.
What's that?
That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
And now we're starting to see why Dainsleif is so against the Abyss Order's actions. I can understand that, and then let's stick together for this one.
The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
As you say, Dainsleif. Okay, leave the Hilly Trail camp. This way? Yes, indeed. I'm trying to think if I had any more thoughts. So much is happening. Oh, it's the music. Is this the... For a while there, while we were talking, it was definitely the, what I'm calling the Traveler music. You get it with the Traveler missions.
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
Oh, here we go. Oh, whoa. Speaking of golden light.
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? Ugh, it's too bright!
Do you think they're trying to do something with that
The mutation
water?
is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
James,
Oh,
I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin.
it cracks me up that we immediately go into a fighting stance and Dainsleif is just standing there.
Regrettably, I was not
He's so over this.
for your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
So I think this is the same Harold from last time, and that confirms that the portals are a network.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
It looks so majestic. Look at that pose, with the underground city behind him.
Our Highness's will
So cool.
must be done. All interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay.
And you know, since Ether was just agreeing to a plan, they just needed his permission to move forward, who do you think came up with that plan to begin with? Who do you think came up with this whole idea?
This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
I love how there's the Abyss Order, and then there's basically just Dane messing up all their plans all across Teyvat.
You are the only ones who torment them.
All these guys versus one Dane.
There is nothing else left of those hilly churls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it.
It would be so cool if we got a Dane trial right now.
You really think you can use that
darn
device
it.
beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Dane trial when? Powerful. Who built it?
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Yeah, who built it though? Oh, of course, of course. Of course, you got a little shield going. The end, indeed. The end of your sentence, that is. Okay, let's get... That won't do anything. It's fine. Let's get our electro going, and that should help a lot. Keep you in the bubble, please. Thank you. Just gonna take that hit. I don't even care. A little bit more electro. Back to Kaya. Freeze the guy. Back to me. Okay, okay. You're kind of giving me mixed signals here. You say that you're all about saving your people, and then you're also like, by the way, the world will fall. I can support the saving of your people. I don't know if I can support the vengeance. I'll have to get the vengeance expert to weigh in on this. Next time I see Eula.
You've been hunting this Abyss Herald for ages! Now you finally got him!
That's true.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
Alright, let's go!
And I guess we're destroying it instead of just letting it try, because if it fails, it will kill everybody? In agonizing death? Oh! Hello! Well, I think I found part of the puzzle we're about to have to solve. That's so cool. Oh! Oh my goodness, did we just go through one of the portals? I guess it just put us through that. That is so... Oh my goodness. Hello? Where's Dane? Whoa, purple guy.
Look, the amplification device.
So cool. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh, it's going wrong. It's all going wrong. You're hurting them. It looks like a wish.
Am I too late?
We should be okay to go.
They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing.
We can do it because we shouldn't be affected, right? Halfdan? I don't want to have to fight him. It seems like they can all sense each other.
Halfdan, don't do it!
Oh, he's protecting his people! Oh my goodness. He's not going to be okay after that, though, is he? Oh, it's all going to go into him?
I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Oh my god, an NPC we never even spoke to. And I'm so upset, oh my god.
Meddling fool! Encumber us no more!
Oh, there is a purple guy.
Don't you have a greater encumbrance to worry about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me.
I think I have tears in my eyes, actually. Baptist of the Ruined Kingdom.
Take him out and deactivate the device.
I don't know if I can fight right now. Oh, get away from Halfdan at least. You will not hurt him. We gotta get him away and keep them away. Friendly fire rules, we will not do any damage to Halfdan. Great. Seems okay over there. We're going to destroy this guy with a vengeance. Before they can get any sort of shield going, we gotta get this guy. No, darn it! I jinxed it. As you all say, I'm gonna do this. Oh, you got rid of my ultimates! Darn it. I should have activated them as soon as I could. There we go, there's one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! I was not looking at what I was fighting. You stop that now. I can't even see anything. Okay, we're using this as soon as we have it. Out of the way of that. Out of the way of that. Out of the way of that. One more? Nope, that's the last one. Great. This. Out of the way of that. Come on. This. That. Ouch. So you all say, but I think you just tortured your own people.
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device won't stop.
I guess it's activated, but it's not working because he's holding it down.
Halfdan.
Let me take his place. The cleansing won't have any effect on me.
No! As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss.
Okay, it seems like he's still in pain, but not as much as before.
If you value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here.
So what, I just leave you?
See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
Let's go, let's do it. And we already know.
We have to go through these Abyss portals? Hey! Wait for Paimon!
Yes, we already know that we can go through the portals. Fun note, that's not necessarily important right now, but I guess... Oh, I've done this wrong. I need to do this quickly. They'll probably pop us out. And not necessarily the equivalent locations. Hi, guys. Sorry, but it's with a vengeance this time. I know you're from Conria, and I'm so sorry about all this, but you're hurting people right now. Look at them! Deactivate. Oh, I can just break it. Be gone.
Lily Churls are really suffering. Oh, wait!
I don't want to cut her off.
Dane, this must be unbearable for you too, right?
Never mind that. Halfdan and the others are enduring far greater suffering than I. There's no time to lose.
Okay, okay. Where is it? Where is it? Following this one. Oh, no, I'm back in the center. I'm back in the center. That's where I am. Come on, let's go. To the next. It's so eerie that the music is just quieting down. It feels like it should be super intense right now because I feel very intense right now. Hey guys, you have made this super convenient for me and I appreciate that. Gonna do a little bit of this. Use everything we've got immediately.
The wind knows me.
As soon as we get it. Okay, I get the energy now. To Kazuha so he can heal. I'm working on it, Paimon. I promise. There isn't even like a time limit on this one, but I do feel the need to do it as quickly as physically possible. What is that? Some sort of lamp sconce on the wall there. Not the time for it though. Ah! Let me through! Let me in! Enemies, come forth. Come forth to perish. Gonna use this immediately, might as well. I don't know if that'll do much. Oh, nope, they're already out of their bubble. Great, it will do something. Where's the other one? Already gone. Be gone. Anything to say, Paimon? No? Great, we're going. Okay, to the left.
Time to go.
Going.
Time to go.
Yep, I agree. Going. Where are they? Come at me. There we go. Not back yet, that's fine. Do a little bit of this. Do a little bit of that. Oh, you're probably back now. Yes, you are. Great. Kaya needs to heal. Darn, I should have saved that for this thing. It's fine. There isn't actually a timer.
It's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center?
How do I get there? Is it above? It's above. The portals are gone. Oh, how do I get there? Ah! There. I'm gonna go this way. It is quite dark. Kazuha, a little bit of extra height would not be remiss at this moment. Come on, you can get that. Nice. Just in case we're going into a battle again.
Wind Strider.
Want to make sure we're as healed as we can be. Wait, we're going the wrong way. Hilly trails. Yes, hilly trails. Roots. Another room. Up there? How do I get back? Ah! I think it is this way. Up we go.
Rain outlines your fate.
Well, there's something I can investigate over here, but this is not what I was looking for. Grab. Where? How do I get back there? I don't think it's this way, but we'll investigate it nonetheless because we're up here anyways. That way? There does appear to be an open space. Ooh, careful! Oh, careful. There we go. Excellent, we've made it. Okay, I do want Xingqiu to heal before we go into the cutscene. You can do it! There we go. In. Halfdan! Oh, let's look at this pedestal! That symbol on it's just like the symbol on the heralds or the lectors' chests.
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
Dane, how do you feel?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
Burning sensation! Delightful.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
But Halfdan... He seems to have breathed his last.
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset.
Oh my god.
Of all the ways to be reunited with one of his former comrades after so long, this is rough.
Isn't this the quest that Catherine started with talking about unexpected reunions? Yep. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dane.
Let's go.
That was a rough... The delivery was great in that it was so rough.
Huh?
Is something going to happen?
Huh? Light.
Oh! Oh, look at him! Look at his eyes! Is this the person we saw in Dane's really fast flashback?
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you and failed to protect our people.
Oh my god!
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Oh god. Oh no.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's soul.
Sorry. Oh my god. I think that's the first time this game has officially moved me to actual tears. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if I can go through all my thoughts, because it's probably just going to make me start crying again, but... Wow, okay. It's probably the first time I've cried at something in years. The fact that he lied to him to make sure he was happy. The fact that he was so happy. He smiled so much. The fact that Dane was so upset about all this. Did you see his eyes that were shaking that whole time? Oh my god.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
Oh, his voice sounds rough. Probably a combination of the physical and emotional agony, one guesses. Oh no.
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
Are you okay? Did your curse get worse after all that?
That device took a severe toll on me. It will take me some time to recover.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation!
All I'm wondering is where can he go in this world will he'll be assured that he'll be completely safe while he recovers. We should offer him our teapot. Dane, do you want to go to the teapot? I'll make sure no Abyss Order attacks you there.
Vacation? The very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary.
The scorn with which he said that.
There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway.
Right. God, we should check the Traveler's story to see if we can read that yet.
And I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
I will be on the lookout. We will talk more if there's time. Or we will talk more next time, after you've recovered.
Thank you for understanding.
Of course.
I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end.
I'm not so sure it was a snide remark this time. I'm thinking, as much as he doesn't want to admit it to himself probably, he needs all the friends that he can get at this point. He just saw one die right in front of him.
Well, shame that we didn't get to see your brother again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh?
You could say that.
As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right?
I don't know about that, Paimon.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the Hilichurls, wasn't it?
I suppose.
we've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now. But, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand.
Well, I don't see any reason to truly lie, so we could just say that they are older hilly churls looking for a place to rest.
We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that part. I need a place to sit down. Can I sit on these rocks, please? Anywhere? I just want her to sit down for a moment. My hands are shaking. Oh boy. Oh my god. I don't even have any thoughts to share because I've been sharing them all as we went around. I mean, this thing is still right here. They could just try again. Shouldn't we destroy it?
The wind knows me.
No, my sword!
Everyone is ever so slightly hurt. Holy cow. That took a number out of me. I don't know why it got to me so much. I think it's because we've seen all these signs building up for so long. And to finally know a little bit of the truth. Speaking of which... What did we just get something? Oh no, we must have gotten that from... Inazuma. Okay. What was... Wait. Keeper is fading away. The creator has not yet come. But the world shall burn no more, for you shall ascend. We've read this before, but now that it says the keeper is fading away... I was just thinking about Dainsleif, because his title says Bowkeeper, or Bowkeeper. I honestly don't know which one to go with. So, is that talking about Dane? Oh, I don't want him to fade away. The guy needs a break, but not that kind of one. Okay. Should we do a recap? Oh my god. That was intense. I do feel like we were finally getting some clarity on why, even though Dainsleif is so caring about his people and so loyal to his kingdom, we finally found out why he has it against the Abyss Order. And that's because he feels that their methods, at least, are disgracing the final wishes and not respecting the autonomy of his people. On the other hand, it was pretty cool to see that our professional relationship has developed. Because before we were clearly connected. Dainsleif traveled with our sibling, whoever they may be, you know, depending on which version of the game we're playing. And we have similar goals, so our interests align quite often. But I think this is the first time that our personalities and our mentalities started to align as well. Before this, Dane was keeping a lot from us, really limiting the share of information. And now, I mean, that first quest with him, we literally just followed him around and helped him out. We were basically just an assistant. We didn't really know what was going on. And now it really feels like we're working together, you know, he's considering our opinions and our stake in all this. So it's pretty cool to see that. It feels like a very natural relationship development. Oh my goodness, Halfdan. The will to live in the depths of lamentation, defeat the Abyss Herald. May glory go with you. Complete Requiem of the Echoing Depths. Holy cow. Halfdan, he had the same eyes as Dainsleif. So that's a confirmation, I think, that something is going on there, which is, very interesting in light of certain information we've gotten recently. suspicious. But we do know plenty of other characters who have eyes like that, just not quite the same. Their eyes are very... The little diamond shape in them is very, shall we say fancy? I mean, if you compare it to someone's eyes like Zhongli, or like even Ito, they both have diamond shapes in their eyes, but not to the stylized extent as Dane. So far, a lot of the people who have had fancy eyes, or, well, Dane has the fancy eyes. People we've met who have had diamond-shaped eyes, it's all made sense. Like, Zhongli, not entirely human. Ito, not entirely human. So Kaya's interesting to me. Because he has the diamond-shaped eyes, but they aren't as fancy as Dainsliff's. But as far as we know, he's human. So clearly he's got something going on. I don't have the strength to even theorize on what it might be at the moment. I'm sure we'll find out eventually. But that's the next thing I am quite curious about. I just... Oh my goodness, that was so well done. And the way that Halfdan kept showing up. It's incredible how quickly, at least I grew to care about him, even though he never really said a word to us. It was just the immediate way that he was different from the others because he had a little bit of control over his faculties. And the way that he treated us with respect, mostly because of Dane, I'm assuming. And the way that he was able to keep going because he was following his orders to protect his people to the very end. Wow, you know what? I wish they gave us a, what would that be? I wish they gave us a Halfdan thing. That would be really cool. But it's fine that they didn't, it's fine. Ah, my god. That was really good. I'm not going to lie, that was really good. I mean, I thought the first Dane quest was good. I thought the second Dane quest was incredible. Oh my god, they really do just keep getting better. Didn't you guys say that the quests just keep getting better? And I think I literally said at some point, I don't know how that's even possible, because the quests that we've done so far are already so gosh darn good. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't want to end it there. But I also do because I don't have the strength to go on. I feel like anything I do after this will just be so tonally inconsistent. But I was going to say if we want to head to Sumeru next, there are other things we need to do, but there's a whole other chasm quest. Ah! This chasm is going to destroy me. I think if Jiqiong had actually died, the chasm would have destroyed me by this point. But who knows? Maybe the third and final blow will do it. Oh my goodness. I think in the interest of dedicating the entire next episode to this quest in order to try to knock it out, we have 2 very small quests that we need to do. Thank you for your time, Chasm. I cannot believe. I feel like our time in the chasm has been so emotionally fraught that any time after this I return to it, it's just it's going to... Oh man. I keep stress yawning. Yeah, I think the chasm's going to hold a lot of very emotional memories for us in the future. So the 2 very small quests that we have to do are Madam Ping and...
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
What was the other one? I think my handbook is telling me about it. What's this? Oh, we have plenty of these to do. Oh! Oh, it's you! And this is the chasm. Yeah, you're the person in the chasm. How curious. I wonder what kind of person she is. But apparently we have a thing to collect. A wish! Wow, we're going to get another one as well. Wishes. 15! I was going to say already, but I realized actually no, that's quite low, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to do this horticulture quest at least. Maybe I'll remember what that other quest is next time. And... let's do one. I'm doing this so that I don't feel the urge to pull on the main banners. And I will attempt to share my thoughts if I have any more whilst we go about these quests. Maybe we'll go down to 5 for this. I could go down to 0, but... yeah, let's do it. I want to get a 4-star. I almost said I want to get a 5-star, which I mean, sure, I do. But a 4-star would be just as nice, because it could be a sacrificial sword. Did you hear that? Sacrificial sword? Hey, have you seen my good friend the sacrificial sword? Yeah, I probably won't get any 4 stars, that's fine. Let's bring us down to 0. Clean slate. Oh! Oh! Sacrificial sword. Or Xingqiu constellation, even. Favonius Codex. Ah, I swear this game is keeping it from me. That's not weapons. Yeah, they are. So many. So many. Let's see, have I refined any of my Favonius things? I refined that one. Not that one. Oh, that's sacrificial, that's why. Anyways, we'll just stay there for now. I'm trying to think if I have any other thoughts before I talk to Madame Ping, but so far I don't think I do. I'm trying to think if we got anything, like any more ginormous revelations, but I think we just got a lot of confirmation in that last bit of the quest. So let's talk to Madame Ping. Hello, children. Are you here to see me? About these knockoweed seeds that we got in Inazuma. Seeds? Ah, so you'd like to grow these seeds in the Serenity Pot. I suppose that's no problem. The Serenity Pot is your little realm, after all. It's just that you've only brought this bag of seeds today. Are you only planning to plant this one bag of seeds? Oh, that's right. We don't even know how to collect seeds. Oh, is this how I get that seed collection gadget? I would really love that, actually. That would be perfect as we go into Sumeru. After we plant this bag of seeds, where do we go find more? There, don't worry. I happen to have a little box here that I used many years ago. When I used to plant flowers, they were all kept in this little box. Flowers grown in the box can be preserved for a long time. Moreover, after putting the flowers in the box, it can produce several flower seeds. This makes sowing them very convenient indeed. Although this box is somewhat less useful now, but it still retains the power to generate seeds. I don't use it much now anyway, so why don't I give it to you? This box should come in handy, whether you want to grow some flowers and plants or some crops. Thank you, Granny. Thank you, Granny. Oh, children, you don't have to be so polite. Go ahead and give it a try, but I must say that it's not an easy task to take care of flowers and plants, so you should be prepared. Granny is really powerful indeed, but before we try that box out, let's go back to our teapot and try to sow their seeds. Paimon really hopes that they'll grow soon. Alright. Let's go look at my teapot, I guess. Seed dispensary! Is it a gadget? It is. Okay. Can be planted. So... I guess I could switch out this thing. Well, no. I need that for going back into the chasm. Let's switch it out once we're... done with the chasm. Oh, I'm still stress yawning. Alright, you're about to see my very shameful teapot, which is max level as far as I can tell, but I haven't done anything with it. Let's collect some rewards. Thank you, thank you. Rank bonus. See, I've got some stuff. Flame. Yay. And she's already transformed into her final form, so that's already active. Oh! That would collect all of them. So yeah, we're max there. And realm layout. Oh, I get another one! Hello. Oh, let us collect the plants first. Wait, furnishing. What day is it? Okay, I'm doing my 10 weekly, so I think I already collected for this week, so let's not collect them yet. Okay. Oh! Oh, they're growing! Oh, that's so cool. I've never seen them in the in media res state. Hi, guys. I have a bunch of characters that want to talk to me, I think. Yeah, they all want to talk to me. Let's do that at another time. This is what this area looks like. My other area still looks the same. I haven't really done much with it. I just came here to grow plants, and so now I'm stuck on this one because
This realm.
I've been growing a lot of plants. But yeah, you can see the adaptable energy is not that high. Reach level 40 in Sacred Soccer's Oh! Purchased. Nature's true fruit. Riches of the realm. Okay, so wait, I could buy these? As you can tell, I have not bought a lot of these. It's not even there yet. I probably have to go to different regions to get this to unlock. Oh, yes. Yes, I should complete quests. Features, I can buy more plants. Let's buy more plants. So, wow. We never really found out what was going on with that. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. We never really found what was going on with that pool of water. We don't know why it has any effects on the curse. But I would love to learn more about that. If that pool of water has been there since that ancient civilization, really, we have a lot of really interesting ancient civilizations in the past that are still having significant effects on the present. I think it... Wait, aren't these going to get discounted at some point, probably? Yeah, down to 120, so let's stop buying stuff. So maybe... up to 20? Purchase limit raised. Oh. So what I think would be really cool is if more of those ancient nations... Whoa. Holy cow, that's gorgeous. Source, I see. I think it would be really cool if more of those ancient nations, we see more and more of them. Oh! Automatically dissipates. Probably once a week. Oh, well, let's buy this stuff. Might as well. And, ooh. Expensive, but I'm not really using my stuff for anything else. I'm gonna actually run out of money at this point. Exciting, I've never done that before. Can I buy it all? I can. Hehehe. Anyway, yeah, I think it would be really cool because we are seeing more and more of these ancient nations having impacts on the narrative. For instance, Enkonomiya did, and now this unnamed ancient civilization, I can go over there, is having impacts in the chasm. I think it would be really cool to see more and more of their presence in the world and in the story. So, for instance, if we could find out the name of this unnamed ancient civilization with that water, I'd really love to figure out what that water was doing and how exactly it had any impact on the curse. And I think a great way to do that, or a great... I can keep going. I can keep... This place is huge! Wow, let's explore. Yeah, I just think it'd be really cool to tie that into the narrative. And it might be a little bit difficult. There's already so much going on in this world. You know, we have 7, possibly 8 active nations. We've got Celestia going on. We've got the Abyss Order. We've got the Fatui. We've got Enkonomiya, to be fair, already got a huge amount of development. So, to get another ancient nation as fleshed out as, for instance, Enkonomiya, would take a lot, not only a lot of work, of course, but it would take a lot of narrative space. But at the same time, wow. Little world of my own. At the same time, I feel like it would make this world feel all the more whole. It would certainly make it feel a whole lot bigger if we could have another ancient civilization. Oh my god, holy cow, can we go all the way up there? It would really, oh god, what was I just saying? It'd make the world feel bigger, it'd make it feel more whole to have, yeah, to have more than just one ancient civilization kind of causing consequences. And we have started to see that development. The initial ancient civilization we saw causing consequences was Conria, though we didn't know it at the time. We're slowly learning more and more about it as time goes on. And then the next ancient civilization we met was actually the Guili Plains, I believe. I remember thinking to myself, right, this was right around when I was learning about Conria for the first time. I remember thinking to myself, oh, the Guili Plains, there we go, there's the ancient civilization. Surely there wouldn't be 2 whole ones. Now it looks like there's at least 4. So there's Gwali Plains, which is the first one I personally learned about, if I'm remembering correctly. Then Enconomia, which I was learning about but didn't realize was an individual thing, and didn't learn its name until a little bit later. And then there was Watatsumi and Enconomia, which we've just learned a whole lot about. And now we've just learned about this unnamed civilization that was in the chasm. So I would really love to know if that civilization was, what, a contemporary of Conria, do you think? Conria was around at least 500 years ago. And that ancient nation... I've lost the ability to talk. That ancient nation feels even older than Conria? The Gwali Plains was older, because they were around circa the Archon War, right? So... Can I even go up here? Probably. There's probably a trail that I could have taken, but I didn't, because I didn't see it. But I still don't. Maybe if I went that way. Anyhow. So yeah, I would really love it if the ancient civilization that we just met... Can I harvest from inside my teapot for my teapot? No, that's unfortunate. I would just love it if we could see even more from that. I would love to see a name, at least. I'd love to learn about their culture and see how their belief systems might have been similar or different to Conria. You know, Conria got a lot of attention, perhaps we should say, at least, for being a nation without a god. So, one guesses that whatever civilization, this ancient civilization that we just met is... Sorry, I'm looking at the view. Hi, Vega! They probably had a god. Or else they would have met a similar fate to Conria, one assumes? But again, as I was saying earlier, I still feel like there's a little bit there that we don't know about. Was it really just that the gods were offended by the existence of this nation? Or did something else happen? Was it even the gods plural who were offended, or was it maybe just one god in particular that either was extremely powerful in and of themselves, or had some sway over the other gods? Because again, I'm thinking about the sustainer of heavenly principles. And... you know, how much of the destruction of Conria do we think was perpetrated by one god? Or a combination? We don't know. Wow! There's sunset in here? There's lens flares in here? Super cool. Yeah, I am going to keep climbing this mountain if you're curious. That is what's about to happen here. Anyhow, so I would just love to see more from that ancient civilization, but the only way I can really think of that happening is, one, through world quests like Watatsumi and in Konomiya. There are a couple world quests in the chasm that we haven't yet done. However, those would have to be giant world quests, which is part of the reason why I'm not accepting any more world quests in the chasm at this time, just in case, because we're trying to get to Sumeru. Maybe if we climb to the top of this hill, Sumeru will be at the top. On the other hand, I'm trying to decide if I need to go over there to rest. I might be fine. The other point could be Perilous Trail. If we could learn, if we are going to learn more about that ancient civilization down there, Perilous Trail is another giant quest that would be in the chasm, so it could happen there. However, I get the feeling that it won't. Because Perilous Trail is already being built up, and I feel like if it was going to cover all that we've already kind of started to see, already that's going... Oh god, your ankles. Already that's going to take a lot of time. Wow. Can I almost want the lens flare to go away, actually. Let's watch the sunset. So it's already going to take a lot of time to cover all that's building up. And additionally, the stuff that it is building up has nothing to do with that ancient civilization. So it would feel very out of place if that ancient civilization suddenly came into play, as much as I kind of wish that it would. But I did just have a third thought, secret third option. Maybe there was a limited time event that explored that civilization. I could totally see that having happened as well. However, if that did happen, that would be quite a shame. At the same time, if that did happen, I feel like there might have been hints within the narrative. Because usually when there's a limited time event like that, there are kind of residuals where you can tell that you're missing something. Like, for the summertime events, the summertime outfits, or for the Dragonspine event, the whole weird jump around with Joel's dad reappearing. Now that was never really, you know, explained. It was kind of explained, but very quickly in my version of the game, and I had to watch the trying to find an event for greater clarity. So I do get the feeling, while it's possible there was an event, I don't think there has been one. I know this song. This is a Mondstadt song. Is this Moonlight in Mondstadt? Or is this Cold Night? I think this is Cold Night. I don't know. Wow! To be honest, I kind of thought I'd get an achievement if I went all the way up. But I guess there's no achievements in the teapot for this sort of thing! Oh! Actually, I'm quite tempted to just fly all the way down. This is a huge map. I didn't realize how big it was. Let's see, where are our people? There they are. There's our house. Wow. Let's jump. And fly. Wait, wait, wait. I should have done my flying thing. I really want to jump and all the way down and just drop. Can you die in the teapot? Is that something you can even do? I'm incredibly tempted to test it, but I'm also tempted to not do that. Anyhow, so I guess those were all my thoughts for now. As much as I'd love to learn about that civilization, I don't know if we are. I really need to. Oh my god, I want to read the writing on the walls that disappears when the light comes close. We saw so many of those! And I didn't realize how to read them. I feel like, you know, obviously we can't read them when the light is up. And even when the light went down, we weren't able to... Oh wow, that was actually very short-lived. I wonder if you can improve your gadget. Anyways. Even when we turned our light off and we technically read the thing, we observed it, we didn't read what it said. But I wonder if you collect all of them if something happens. That would be my guess. Maybe some of them are readable and some of them aren't. Drop down in the middle of our people. Maybe some of them... Yeah, I have no... Oh, that's what the other idea was. Maybe if you read all of them, you can get an achievement out of it. That would be fun. Ready? Oh, we were much higher than I thought we were. Oh my goodness gracious. Greetings, beloved guests. See, I turn them all to face each other so that they're not lonely. Hi, Mona. Oh, cool. She's even wearing the outfit that I have on her. And same with, Rosario. Very cool. Alright. I would love to talk to you, but I just don't have the emotional strength to talk to characters right now. So we're going to sign out. Shall we sign off here? Actually, let's go back to the chasm. Larua. Over here. We'll drop down by the statue. I want to hear the chasm music. And we are going to restart right here next time. So we might as well go back to the chasm. One last stress yawn for the road, I suppose. Wow, you're very quiet today. Because it's nighttime? Did these guys ever sparkle at night? I don't recall. That would be interesting to test. In any case, here's our chasm. No more seal lines going into it. Just sadness and darkness. Pain. Huh. Okay. Anyways, that's all for this time. What a quest. Oh my god. That was incredible. Dainsleif was amazing. His voice actor did a great job. You could just hear the pain in his voice. And... oh my god. The hilly churls. And it is really cool to meet new enemies that are not only new enemies, fun, but also enemies from, I'm saying Konomiya, but Khaenri'ah, about which I'm desperately trying to learn any information possible. That was pretty cool. And it was really nice to hear Paimon's voice again, to be honest, after, what was it, 1 episode? 2 full episodes of me trying to voice Paimon to the best of my ability. It was really cool to hear her actual voice again. She sounds so much better than my voice of her, so it's just, her voice is so sweet, so I was happy to hear it. Oh, you are sparkling. Alright, test complete. In any case, that will be all for this time. So, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed, because I certainly did. That was incredible. I need a little bit of time to recover from that, it would seem. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye now!